This is my audience. Okay, I don't know about you, but I tend to daydream about running away somewhere with warm ocean air, sand under my feet, a fresh coconut in my hand, and beautiful scenery to stare out into. Especially living in Colorado where this isn't easily accessible. We all have to get on a plane in order to go somewhere warm and tropical. We tend to go to places like Florida or California or Hawaii because they usually have the best beaches or the best vacation spots. But what if I told you there was an even better vacation spot to go to? Most of us don't even know about. What if it's a place that has all the same attributes of California or Hawaii but costs less? Would you believe me? Well, I visited this beautiful place that I am talking about, and I almost never returned. This place is Thailand. For all of you Coloradans, I highly recommend taking your next vacation in Thailand. Thailand is one of the most beautiful countries you will see. It is extremely affordable, the people are kind and welcoming, and it has endless scenery. You may be thinking that Thailand is too far away or too expensive, but it would be less expensive to go to Thailand than it would be to go to Hawaii. Thailand is a very affordable vacation spot. You can easily get a round-trip flight for $600. Or if you keep an eye out, you can get it for $400. Once you get there, a luxury hotel on the beach is only $60 a night. Traveling around is extremely easy because every major city is about 45 minutes away. When I was there, I was living in the northern part of Thailand and decided to take a trip to the big city of Bangkok. I flew round trip for $30. It was wonderful. Now let's talk about my favorite part, the cheap food. The meals there are diverse and delicious and they'll never leave you hungry. And meals in Thailand cost about $1 to $2. Even if you were to go to a fancy restaurant, you usually wouldn't spend more than $15. That's a 3-course meal with drinks. Probably one of the best food options available in Thailand is the ice cream. Instead of ice cream trucks, there's these little guys that ride around on bikes and they have these big coolers in the back full of all the coconut ice cream you could ask for. And wait for it, those are 10 cents each. That's pretty reasonable for a vacation, right? Along with affordable living and eating also comes the incredible people. Have you ever been to a place that was foreign to you, even here in the US, and everyone was mean, abrasive, or unwelcoming? I have, and it really brought me down. Even though the place was gorgeous, it didn't seem as beautiful because of the people. Thailand is not like that at all. The country is nicknamed the land of smiles because the people are welcoming, warm, and always smiling. In the article, 11 Reasons Why You'll Fall in Love with the People of Thailand, Kyle Hume explains the beautiful people in Thailand. While some people around the world are known for their standoffish nature, we're looking at you in New York, Thai people simply didn't get the memo. Their friendliness is evident from the get-go. Taxi drivers will ask you where you're from and will make an effort to connect with you. Whether it's mentioning a soccer team or asking you about your travel plans, anywhere you go in the country, there will be people wanting to talk and engage with you. And it's so true. Wherever you go in Thailand, the Thai people will always try to interact despite language barriers. When communication fails, a smile never does. They are also very hospitable and protective of their tourists. They are quick to welcome a foreigner and show them around. They are also quick to protect foreigners. When I was living in Thailand, I decided to go on a jog late at night. I didn't think this would be dangerous because I had been running late at night in America, so I thought it would be fine. About halfway through my jog, I passed by a house that I usually would purchase bananas from, and I would see the sweet lady who lived here almost every day and say hi to her. Well, that night when I ran past her house, she came out just speaking so fast in Thai, I couldn't understand what she was saying. The only thing I could really make out was the word danger, And I told her that everything was okay. I reassured her that it was going to be all right, and I kept running. Soon after that, there was a scooter headlight behind me, and so I started running quicker and quicker. I thought it was fine until this woman told me that I wasn't okay. I wasn't running fast enough though, and the scooter was gaining on me. And so I decided, you know what, I guess I'm getting kidnapped. I guess that was just my decision. And so I turned around to see who it was, and it was a sweet banana lady, and she was escorting me home, and she escorted me the whole way home. This isn't the only story I could tell you about. Thai people are so sweet. Anyone is quick to give directions. My friends would occasionally travel alone, and they would get bombarded with food and water because the Thai people wanted to make sure that they were okay. The Thais will welcome you and make you feel right at home. Honestly, you will probably never want to leave, just like me. Not only because it's affordable and comfortable, but it is also breathtakingly beautiful. Thailand has 1,500 miles of coastland. When you aren't near coastland, there are endless jungles, waterfalls, and rolling green hills. An interesting thing about Thailand is that the culture is that it's wrong to be tan. So if you have tan skin, they take that as you're poor or you're a part of the working class that like works outside a lot. So even though there are thousands of miles of beaches, there aren't very many people there. I don't know about you, but I don't like overcrowded beaches. This is the main reason why it's so cheap to stay at the hotels on the beach. It doesn't seem very attractive to Thais to want to stay close to the beach and to lay out in the sun. You will also find coconut and fresh fruit vendors right on the beach, along with beachside restaurants that serve fresh seafood. It will feel like you're in a little beach town that no one has discovered yet, a beach town all to yourself. Thailand is a beautiful country worth visiting. It's affordable, the people will welcome you with smiles, and there will be miles and miles of secluded beaches to relax in. So I know some people are nervous about traveling out of country. Do you have any questions about Thailand?
How hot did it get there while you were there?
That's a good question. So Thailand has about 3 seasons. There's a winter season, which it's about 60s, 70s. That's probably the perfect time to go. It's like January, February to like March. It's really, really nice. The Thais are all like bundled up in their jackets, but for us it would be great. And then there's monsoon season, and that's pretty rough. It like pours rain, which brings the humidity up, and it's just really hot. So it's like 100% humidity with like 100-degree heat. So it gets pretty hot then. And then, what is the other season? And then there's like summer season, and that's when it gets really hot too. And it's just kind of like probably 100 degrees to like 115. Like it gets really, really hot. Yeah, thanks for the question, Mylia.
Why would I want to go to Thailand instead of one of their neighboring countries? What makes it unique to those?
That's a good question too. I think all the neighboring countries are really great. Again, with traveling, I think Thailand would be a great like spot to start in, and then you could visit all the neighboring countries for really cheap. A lot of the Thais know English, especially in the bigger cities, so that helps when like some of like Vietnam and Cambodia, they kind of have a harder time with English. They don't have like super big cities, maybe Vietnam a little bit, but yeah, I think Thailand would at least be a good starting spot. Yeah, thanks, Justin.
So how about during monsoon or some of the other seasons where the humidity is high, risk for malaria and the types of insects there?
Yeah, that's a really good question as well. So I was in the northernmost part of Thailand where they say like malaria. So what they say in the US is that malaria is really, really bad there. And so when I went, I was all prepared, had all of like the pills you're supposed to take to not get malaria. And when I got to Thailand, they said that that was just like Americans being scared and not to take those. And I got eaten alive by mosquitoes. Like I think I counted that I had like 50 mosquito bites at one point, and I never once got malaria. So I think it's just, you definitely will get bitten by many bugs, sometimes bugs that you don't even know what they are. But I don't think disease is as high as they like to say it is in America. Yeah.
What's the biggest spider you ever saw? That terrified of spiders.
Yeah, the spiders there are no joke. The biggest one I saw was probably as big as my hand. Like the body literally like as big as my palm, and then the legs as long as my hand. Yeah, it was very scary.
Oof.
Yeah. Any other questions? All right. Well, I hope you all will get the chance to visit Thailand. Khop kun ka.